It is great to be here. Thank you all who came out today. Thank you to all of you who came out 2 weeks ago in the rain. The rain does not stop us here in San Francisco. I am Rabbi Andrew Straus from J Street. J Street is pro-Israel, pro-peace, pro-democracy, representing the American Jewish community in our love and commitment to Israel and to democracy, to peace. Like many of you, I grew up singing the words of Hatikva. Kol baleva pnima, nefesh yechudi chomima. I grew up with these words on a regular basis in my community. And I also learned early on that my heart and my soul still yearn for Israel. Or as the poet said, my body is in the west and my heart is in the east. But today when I gaze upon Zion, my heart is broken, even while my love is still strong. I see an Israel being torn apart by a governing coalition that is determined to radically change Israel, to make it undemocratic and dismissive of Jewish values as you and I understand them. These proposed changes go against everything that is enshrined in the Israeli Declaration of Israel. Declaration of Independence, As it says, the state of Israel will foster the development of the country for the benefit of all its inhabitants, not just some, all of its inhabitants, will be based on freedom, justice, and peace, as envisioned by the prophets of Israel. It will ensure complete equality of social and political rights to all its inhabitants, irrespective of religion, race, or sex. It will guarantee freedom of religion, conscience, and language, education, and culture. It will safeguard the holy places of all peoples. Such high ideals that are now threatened by the governing coalition. Rabbi David Hartman, great Israeli philosopher, once said, Israel is too important to leave to the Israelis. And that's why we are here. Because Israel is the project of the Jewish people and too important to leave just to the Israelis. We are partners in building that democracy. And I'm proud to say that we, by being here today, have responded. And I'm proud to say that hundreds of thousands of Israelis are responding every Saturday night. And every Thursday they demonstrate, and the demonstrations grow and grow as this demonstration is bigger than it was 2 weeks ago. This week, under the leadership of J Street, 92 members of Congress sent a letter to President Joe Biden saying, Joe, do not be silent. This is the time to speak out. And I'm proud to say that most of the Bay Area Democratic Coalition, most of the Democratic congressmen in the Bay Area signed that letter. If you're in Kevin Mullen's district, call him and let him know you're disappointed that he didn't sign that letter. The letter says, we have deep concern regarding the planned changes in the structure of the Israeli judiciary and the fragile security situation in the West Bank, and the threat of full or partial annexation of areas that would certainly be part of a future Palestinian state. As my friend here says, occupation does not equal democracy. Occupation is harmful to democracy. In this fragile and combustible moment, consistent and sustained U.S. diplomatic leadership is critical to preemptive, counterproductive unilateral actions and to prevent violent escalations. Joe, you must be be involved. Speak out loudly, speak out clearly. Thank you to the 92 members of Congress for standing up for democracy and Palestinian rights. Thank you for urging Israel to live up to its high ideals and not the lowest common denominator. Thank you to our members of Congress for their commitment to Israel, a Jewish democracy living side by side in independent Palestine. Thank you for helping us to hold on to that dream. Yes, David Hartman is right. Israel is too important to leave to the Israelis. Israel is the project of the Jewish people, and we must all work to create a Jewish and democratic state. We each have a responsibility and privilege to do that. This is a struggle for the future of Israel's democracy, of the most basic moral character of the state. And this is a struggle for all of us who are Ohavei Yisrael, who are lovers of Israel. When the very moral fabric of the country is in trouble, when the core values are in danger, we cannot remain silent. We must stand up and demand democracy.